Good day, everybody. This is Mr. Garcia making another video about my fasting. This will be my final 2 day fasting. Okay, for 2 days I was not drinking, or I was not eating anything at all, just drinking water and just focusing on my prayers. So this is my final 2 days. Next month I will be doing 3 days. Okay, I'm doing this for my health and for my religious purposes as well. I'm doing my prayers, but I just wanted to get on here just to let you guys know that you know I went to the doctors and everything is improving. It's always improving. Every time I go to the doctors, I dropped more weight. I'm doing a whole lot better with my health. My A1C is really good. My blood sugars are normal, and now my doctor's trying to have me go fit. He says I'm normal, but I need to be fit. I just want to encourage you guys, because someone close to me just passed away due to the complications of diabetes. I'm a diabetic myself. I'm type 2, where I have to take the metformin, which I don't anymore because I changed my eating habits. And I just want to let you guys know that health is very serious. I know for those younger than, in your 20s and your 30s, you guys are having a good time drinking the pisto, tomando la cerveza, um, having a good time eating junk food, staying up late at night and hitting Jack in the Box or whatever. And that's fine. Live your life. But also be aware of the consequences that you're doing to yourself. Right now you don't you don't think about it. I didn't think about it when I was in my 20s. I was out there drinking, having a good time, hitting Burger King, Jack in the Box, In-N-Out, any of those places. Hitting up Chinese restaurants at 3 o'clock in the morning, pizza places and stuff when I was younger. But what we really don't realize is that we are punishing ourselves. We're putting our body through so much, with the alcohol. You're beating down on your liver. You're killing your liver. A lot of people are dying of cirrhosis of the liver because of the alcohol. Smoking. If you guys are smokers, you guys are killing yourselves off with through your lungs, because of your smoking, eating. You got to be careful with what you put in your body. You know, a lot of people they don't realize, hey, you know what? If I eat this burger in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, and drinking the soda and all that, that breaks down into sugar. And not only that, but at 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, when you're getting out of the bars, the clubs, or whatever, if you're coming home from a family function, they're giving you all this food. Be careful with what you do, okay? With what you consume. Just be careful. Watch your time. Like for me, for example, I have a time frame from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. is my time where I eat. Okay, I do intermittent fasting. And for those who really are trying to watch what they eat and watch what they about their health, try that. Educate yourself on just what you consume, what you put in your body, because like I said, I just lost someone close to me who on Sunday, the 26th, they passed away because of diabetes, complications of diabetes. I myself, I have my diabetes in control. I'm reversing it, and I continue to reverse it. You know, um, I strongly urge all of you guys, you know, watch what you eat, watch what you drink, be careful, be active. If you're gonna go out to the clubs, to the bars, or you go out to family functions, that's fine. But you know what? The next day, you know, get up and start moving. Get up, drink water. Get up and eat a little bit more healthier. Instead of waking up and eating pozole in the morning, with the tortillas, because the maíz, the tortillas, that breaks down into to carbs. It breaks down into sugar. You know, try to eat a little bit less. Because like me growing up, you know, the night before I would drink and have a good time, but the next morning I would wake up and I would have a big old bowl of menudo, a big old bowl of pozole, along with like 10 tortillas, and then after that I'm drinking another beer or I'm drinking soda, and then when I was done with my with my pozole or menudo, I would get into the pan dulce, and I would drink my soda with my pan dulce, or chaporrado or whatever you might be drinking. But you have to be careful, because that's the only reason why I became a diabetic, and I was slowly killing myself off. I want to encourage you guys just to take a little bit of your time and realize what you're doing. Especially people in my age. Those who are in their 30s. I'm in my 40s, 40s, 50s, because you're not just hurting yourself. You're hurting your family, your friends. You know, your homies that you love so much. I got homies that are who I consider my family. I love these guys to death, and I want to be around so we can be able to be in our 50s and our 60s or 70s and still talk about the good times when we were kids. I want to be able to see my kids. Speaking of kids, I want to see my own kids grow up, have kids, and I want to be the grandfather that runs around with my grandkids and play sports with them and stuff like that. That's why I'm doing it. I want to live a long life. I have so many goals that I set for myself that I want to accomplish. Um, you can't just say, "Hey, you know what? I'm going to live my life the way I want to," and that's fine. You can live your life the way you want to, but you have to understand, if you're one of those people that want to accomplish a lot of things in your life, even if you don't, just be careful with what you eat, okay? Because you know what? When you pass away, before you pass away, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer physically, because of all the toxins you put in your body. You know, that's why I try not to eat pork. I don't eat beef. I stick to my fish, my chicken, my tofu, my vegetables, my fruits. I watch what I eat. Because you know it's very serious. Depending on what you eat, it can break down and turn into cancer. There's so many health risks. And you really got to educate yourself. You got to stay away from the processed foods. You got to stay away from the fast foods. And you don't have to listen to me. Just really think about what you're doing, okay? And I can't stress enough, but really pay attention to what you're doing to your body, okay? And for those that want to drop the weight, I'm here. You guys can hit me up on my email. I believe it's Mr. Garcia 916 at gmail.com. And I believe so. I'm not too sure. I'll check it out and I'll put it in the description, okay? But those who are younger than me, who are half my age, you guys are partying and everything, that's great. Live your life however you want to, and for those that don't care about what you guys do to yourselves, hey, I pray for you guys. I really do. And I hope that you guys really think about what you're doing. But like I said, people die every day, and I understand that, from different reasons. But you know what? Don't let this be a reason for your cause of death. Okay? There's too many of us that are dying from like heart disease, from diabetes, from lung cancer, from so many cancers, colon cancer, stomach cancer. The list goes on and on because we have a very poor diet. And you know what? It's time for us to stop doing that. Let's focus on, hey, you know what? Instead of eating fast food, make your own stuff at home. You know, if you want to make for example, you have a craving for a hamburger, you know, make your own hamburgers at home. You know, like me, I like eating turkey burgers. You know, I'll make my own turkey burgers at home. I'll get like, you know, I'll get the ground turkey, or you know, if you have a meat grinder at home, get turkey breast, grind that sucker up, throw your seasonings in there, cook it, and turn it into a burger. But I strongly suggest you guys do start doing stuff like that, because you know what? There's there's a lot of people out there that are slowly suffering and slowly dying off because of what they eat, what they drink, what they do, you know. So I encourage you guys to eat a little bit more healthier, because you know what? You might not see it, but you know what? Your chavalios, your niños, they see you growing up. I mean, they see you eating all this stuff, and guess what? We are us as parents. We're the first teachers of our kids, and guess what they're gonna be doing as they grow up? They're gonna say, "Hey, you know what? I seen my dad eat that, so I'm gonna eat it too." Or they grow up and they say, "Hey, I remember that restaurant. My parents used to take me there. Let's go over there." And it could be an unhealthy restaurant. You know, make wise decisions. You know, because I don't want to see anybody in our culture dying, or anybody at all dying from like cancers and from like stuff like that. You know, on diabetes. Diabetes is the number one killer, silent killer. You know, heart attacks. You know, we can't do that. We can't do that to ourselves. So you know, like you know, and set yourself a goal. You know, really pay attention to yourself, and you say, you know what? I have this thing. I call it the effort mentality. Okay, you know, I go off of this, and I go off of this almost on a daily, where it's like, F it, I'm not gonna do it. It's too hard, or F it, let's get it done. You know, I'm gonna do it, so let's get it done. And you know, not almost all the time, I'm like, let's just get it done, because you know what? Even though it's hard, I just want to get it done. I love a challenge. You know, that's why, like when Cholo Trucker, he threw that challenge out there. Hey, I took it. You know, you guys don't have to do the same thing, but just be very mindful of what you put in your body, because you know, watching my jefito suffer the way he did, that was not pretty. You know, and just like these people that I've seen in the hospital over the weekend, you know, it's sad. You know, and you know, us, we shouldn't be overweight. We should watch what we eat, because you know what? Our kids are overweight. A lot of us, a lot of our kids have diabetes. We have a lot of health issues. We can't do that no more. Okay, I did this two-day challenge. This is my final day. You know, and next month I'm gonna start my 3-day challenge. And I suggest you guys do some kind of challenge, whatever it may be. If you decide, hey, you know what, I'm not gonna drink beer for this week, do it. You know, or even for the weekend. Hey, you know what? The weekend's coming up. 4th of July is coming up. You got a 3-day weekend. And you tell your primos, hey, ¿Sabes qué? Yo no voy a tomar cerveza hoy. Este fin de semana, porque yo lo estoy haciendo por mi salud. You know, do something. You know, whether it be one day or even half the day or whatever, or just decide, hey, you know what? Today I'm not gonna pick up those bag of chips, and I'm gonna you know, eat fruit instead, or I'm gonna eat some vegetables. I mean, hell, celery with peanut butter. You got your vegetables and you got your protein. You know, you eat that as a snack. I know. I mean, and it's low in carbs too. You know, but you know, stay away from the chips. You know, chips. You know, stay away from like snacks like that, salty snacks. You know, high in carbohydrates. Stay away from stuff like that. You know, instead of drinking soda, you know, if you want, hey, get some water, throw a little bit of lemon juice in there, and if you want, put stevia. Stevia, mix it and turn it into lemonade. Even throw honey in there for a sweetener. At least that's a lot healthier than a soda. You know, but I'm just tired of seeing people dying off. And like I said, someone close to me passed away over the weekend, and due to their diabetes complication, because we have very poor diets, and we can't be doing that. Everything in moderation, everything in moderation. But see, us as Latinos, we do everything past moderation. So we get instead of having a little plate of food, we want to fill up that sucker, especially when we go to buffets or we go to family family events. Hey, you know what? Let's pile it on. Let's pile it on. Let's pile it in. And we're eating and eating and eating and drinking beers and sodas and having a good time. And that's fine. As long as you're having a good time, that's fine. But make that portion a lot smaller and watch what you eat. When you go to a party, and for example, you get carne asada, arroz, frijoles, and tortillas with salsa. Okay, you look at that and you say, hey, no quiero las tortillas, no quiero el arroz, me quedo con los frijoles, carne asada y la salsa. That's it. On small portions. You don't have to fill up your plate. Small portions. And after that, if you're hungry, you ask me, hey, tía, tío, si tienes fruta allá en la cocina, si me das un pedazo de fruta, ask for fruit, you know. For those that aren't diabetic, you can eat any kind of fruit you want, as long as it's in moderation. Watermelon if you want, hot days, we're over here in Sacramento, we're hitting 100-degree weather. People out there eating, like the fruit cups, you throw in your tahini and all that. That's fine. That's better than eating chips. That's better than eating ice cream that's high in sugars and high in carbohydrates. You know, but I urge you guys to watch it. Watch what you eat, okay? I'm very concerned about our people. I'm very concerned about people in general and what they're eating, what they're putting in their body. I still continue to do my intermittent fast. I still do my fasting with Cholo Trucker. Um, and I watch what I eat. I watch what I drink. I try to take care of myself as much as I can. I pray a lot. As a matter of fact, ever since this person passed away over Sunday, I've been on my knees almost every single morning and every single night. I told my doctor, hey, you know what? Ever since I started fasting, I was doing it wrong. I was doing it as for a challenge, and I'm not anymore. I'm doing it for God. I'm doing my for me, and like I said in one of Cholo Trucker's videos, I actually started a business, and I'm trying to get that off the ground because I want to start um generating money so I can help out people a lot more, a lot more than what I'm doing now, because our people need help. People need, they need to be educated on what we consume, what we drink, and but there are reasons behind what people do, like for example, if you haven't seen the video of me and Cholo Trucker, um, we made a video about molestation. I was a victim. Okay, and I didn't really care about my health myself. That's why I was, eating whatever, I was drinking whatever, and I was just gaining all this weight because I didn't care. We gotta love each other. We gotta love ourselves. We gotta respect ourselves. We gotta care about ourselves, because you know what? When we pass away, our families are gonna have to they're gonna have to suffer because of the loss, and not only that, they'll suffer financially, emotionally, physically. I mean, you name it. We don't want to put that through we don't want to put our families through that. Okay, so I encourage you guys to start something, start some kind of challenge, or just say, hey, you know what? I'll just try this one time. Just one day out of the week. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna drink sodas. I'm not gonna drink beer. As a matter of fact, like me, I used to love drinking beer. My favorite beer of all time was Coronas. I'd be drinking Coronas all the time. And now When I watch my 49ers, I'm a huge 49er fan. When I watch my football games, or I love boxing. When I watch my boxing, instead of drinking beers, I pull out the Perrier. You know, I pull out agua mineral. You know, the piña fiel, seltzer water, what is what they call it. I pull out that. That's my beer while I'm watching my sports. You know, um, my snacks for football or boxing, whatever. I get raw broccoli and I throw a little bit of Italian salad dressing on there. I get tofu bacon. I wrap it up in with the jalapenos and a little bit of cheese. Make my own jalapeno poppers. You know, but I come up with different ideas like that, healthy ways. So and then that way I don't come back with issues. Like I said, I went to the doctors. The doctor said, "Hey, you know what? You're doing really good. You're doing really good. Keep it up." You know, and I love to hear that because before, what do we do when we go? You know, when we go to the doctors, we say, "Oh, they're gonna find something, on me." That's why a lot of us don't go to the doctors. But me, I go all the time. They tell me, "Hey, you know what? You have a doctor's appointment coming up. All right, I'll be there. I'll show up half an hour early, so then my doctor can see what um my progression. You know, they tell me, hey, go do the blood work, and then I'll see you in about a week or whatever. I go do it, so then I can see my progression. And if I see that I'm stagnant, then I try to switch it up and try to do something different. But I swear, guys, I swear, you guys that are watching this, and you guys share this video too, you guys need to stop, you know, eating all this food, all this junk food. You know, eat small portions. Control your eating habits. Control your drinking habits. I mean, I know we all got our dirty little habits, but this is a killer, and I don't want to see you guys suffering. I don't want to see you guys hurt, and I don't want to see you guys die off, because of stuff like this. Okay, and I will be making more videos. I'll start making more positivity videos, motivational videos, and not only that, but I might start making videos about my business now. Okay, but this is Mr. Garcia. I'm signing out for this one, and like I said, I finished my 2-day challenge, and let's get this going, man. Let's start this movement of eating healthy. Doing things right, because we don't have to live taking 50 million pills and being on a respirator because we can't breathe, because we have all these health issues, and because of being overweight or just eating junk food. We don't, you know. This this hit home this time because I lost someone close to me because of complications of diabetes, and the reason why it hit home to me close because this person was close to me, and not only that, but I'm a diabetic myself. And I will fight. I will fight tooth and nail, and I will fight to the very end to keep myself healthy and to start this movement to help out other people. And to talk about that video with the Cholo trucker about the molestation, I'm gonna start making videos about that too. Because we need to talk about that too. That's another serious issue that needs to be addressed. And I'm going to start a movement with that one too. And I want to thank Cholo Trucker for bringing that one out. Because a lot of us are suffering from that as well. Okay, I know it's very late, guys. You guys might see this tomorrow morning, but I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know how serious this thing is. And how we all suffer from it. Not just the people that are that are doing it, but all of us suffer. Okay, and I care about all of you guys. I want to see us improve. To I want us to succeed in everything that we do. Everything that we want to do in life, I want us to succeed. Okay? So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Cuídense.